nice, like, oh, I'm okay with being cold, because when it's cold, you're gonna have a problem and you're gonna be wearing all your clothes and you're gonna be shivering to sleep.
Black yo magic, 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 black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo, look at that black yo, hitting me with all of that melanin, hocus pocus, baby, hitting me with all of that melanin, hocus pocus.
What it do, baby? Thanks for tuning back into the video. Alrighty, this is a part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you go back and watch my first video. I give you my friends' tags, handle, their Instagram handles, all those kinds of things. And I really let you know some great advice about going to college and the University of Miami. And warning I gave in the last videos was that A, my friends do curse. B, when we do spend some drinking, we are talking about water. And C, all parties are 18 plus parties. And yeah, so hope you like and subscribe. And alrighty, let's get into it. Okay, another question I have is, someone asked, should I do random roommate assignments?
No.
I don't do it. Wait.
Don't do it. Go on,
Let Mickey talk.
No, you know what? There's actually like there's a risk to having like a roommate assignment because you don't know if you're gonna be compatible with them. You don't know if you're gonna like them. But at the same time, I know a lot of roommates that fucking hate each other and they chose each other. Like,
And
Not gonna name any names.
But like, look, honestly, like a good 4 people moved out on our floor because they just kept clashing heads. So at the same time,
A lot of people on our floor.
But like University of Miami in the housing process, they have like a not a quiz thing, but you can fill it out as a survey and it'll match you with people, which is really good. But also like talk to people on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and make sure you don't just talk about like. You make sure you talk about like serious things like what temperature do you like in the room, do you party,
and be honest.
be honest.
Don't try to be nice, like, oh, I'm okay with being cold, because when it's cold, you're gonna have a problem and you're gonna be wearing all your clothes and you're gonna be shivering to sleep.
I'm so cold that I'm shivering.
If you're messy, say you're messy. When I message Grace, I say, yeah, I'm a little messy. I'm messy too.
Yeah.
You're a little messy.
Okay, so our next question is, what was it like your first night?
I don't remember. That shit was
Bro, everything.
It was a whole
I think I should have went to sleep. But I'm so tired from moving
I was so tired.
You guys didn't do anything the first night?
No, I was so tired. I went straight to bed.
I don't remember.
Took a video of my dorm and went to sleep.
do you not remember Kane's Night by Shalala the first night?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. So the University of Miami, they have a Cane's night little thing they have. Cane's Bash, where they have all the freshmen go and meet each other because all the people on campus at that moment are only freshmen. So you have the chance to go in and meet new people, but it's like that forced event where, you know, everyone's just standing around trying to talk.
No, I met
You have to go to that.
You gotta introduce yourself and go in.
I didn't meet any of y'all during that shit.
I didn't go.
You were there.
Why didn't y'all go?
But they have one.
I went to sleep. I was so tired.
I wasn't even here yet. Like I said,
So then like I met like a good group of friends and then I hung out in the dorm the first night and then we just like got lit and I had fun, but that was just for my first night.
And that's another thing. They, on multiple YouTube videos, they'll tell you the people you meet orientation week, you won't ever see again. And to an extent, that's true, because I met a whole bunch of people that night that I don't talk to. I stay on the bridge. I say bye. but also there's a chance you can. I already knew my roommate, but my roommate had friends too, and those are the people I hang out with every day. So to an extent, that's true, but also branch out and try to make those and keep those connections.
And also, don't rush your parents out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did that. And,
I did that too.
I low-key miss them, and like, you know, they're not used to going away, so like, you gotta understand.
That's the thing about that first night. Like, I didn't, but I was really expecting to feel like to go to bed and like be sad because I was gonna be all by myself. That moment you realize you're all by yourself, alone in this dorm, miles away from home, and you're like, well, damn, it's really me versus the world.
I mean, that's not how it is for everybody.
Yeah, it's not like that for everyone.
Homesickness is a real disease.
Man, I was too tired to be homesick, but
be real, for me, it felt like I was at summer camp still.
It did feel weird. It was like
it feels like you're at summer camp, like you're meeting people, and because there's no school yet, so there's nothing like really to. You're just here meeting people. Like I personally felt like the feeling you get when you're on a cruise for the first time, like you're just meeting people, having fun.
No, it's just like that. It's just like that.
Save your fucking money. Save your money.
That Uber rides like stop.
If you can walk there. If you ain't gotta buy it, don't buy it.
If you can take the metro rail, take it.
Don't try to be bougie, because then your wallet's gonna be dry and not bougie.
You'll see people here taking like Uber Blacks, just don't do it.
Get your party tickets early while it's still pretty low.
Yes. Go to the party at 11 p.m. Don't try to be late. Like, there's no need to be, oh, I'm gonna be the late one to the party, paying $20. There's no need for that. So, another question we have is, now that you're at the U, could you imagine being anywhere else?
No.
Like I can think about it, but I just think of myself as like depressed and sad and like anxious.
I love the school.
But I'm very happy with my choice.
I could have been in like.
It's one of the best places to be.
It is. It's like it's great.
The atmosphere is really good.
The atmosphere is really like made me.
Like the environment. I was so pretty. Glad I didn't.
That's what
If I didn't come here, I would be paying probably like $80,000 a year for a school that would make me depressed. It's cold. I don't like cold. Like why? When I can come to Miami.
Yeah. Another question we have is, what do you think was your it factor to get into the U? Top 50 in the country, what was your it factor? Like, what do you think made you get in over someone else?
I know. I know what it was.
Oh, Kimberly knows what it is.
Let me tell y'all, bruh. SAT scores like matter, but not as much as you think they do. They don't. Cause like I did not mean that. I did not mean. I got an 1170, bro.
Me too.
Like I'm here. That's it.
I got a 1040 on the SAT and I'm here.
No, you did not.
Bro, I didn't even take the SAT. You know so funny, SAT is not mine. I did not take the SAT.
Whatever you do, just fucking suck up to your teacher so you can get those good teacher recommendations. And your essay, you better kill that shit.
You better kill your fucking essay, bro. Make them cry.
Be in clubs. I personally, like, I had good grades and everything, but my most memorable parts of high school that went into my essays, and you could see it in my interviews and essays, were my extracurriculars.
Honestly,
your resume matters so much.
And staying consistent with your extracurriculars. Don't just go to random clubs. Just don't put down random clubs. Like I was in clubs that made sense. I wrote about like United People of Color, NAACP, and my essay was about things that related to that.
Also, just with UM, like you definitely have to be a well-rounded person because,
like,
say you don't have the best SAT scores, you might have a higher GPA, or you might have more. Like, it's you overall as a person, not just like one factor.
I think that like consistency as well. Like if you're in extracurricular activities and you've been in that for like a long period of time, you show that you're dedicated to it. You show that you've actually put something, not like you showed up, got a t-shirt, and then left. You know
I think they like consistency.
They do.
Also, I mean, for me, I'm sure it's for you guys too, like officer positions, if you have you weren't just like in the club, like if you actually showed leadership, like they want to show.
National Honor Society. I got kicked out, but like, I'm still here, and I got kicked out.
Student government, like shit like that.
Sports.
Oh, sports too.
Yes.
Oh, I love athletes.
They do love athletes.
They love athletes.
They love athletes here.
I mean, we love athletes here too, but just real quick, we're gonna comment on the hookup and party culture at the U. Hookup culture A is crazy. The condoms be gone hella fast downstairs.
First week, that box was empty. First day.
Don't catch an STD.
Oh,
please don't.
I want to comment. Okay, listen. I know Miami's a party school, but if you don't party like that, don't try and force yourself to.
That's
If you don't drink,
if you don't drink,
if you don't smoke,
don't do it.
Like literally, don't do anything that you're not comfortable with, that you don't want to do, that you're not used.
Don't ever feel like you have to like impress everyone else, because at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun.
Peer pressure.
Don't
know your limits.
You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting
anybody else.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's something that you're gonna deal with. You're the one who's gonna have to.
And Miami just does not play with that shit.
Yeah.
In life in general, don't do anything for anyone else because you're the one who has to go to sleep at night by yourself and think about that. So you just gotta realize that. But
also about like hookup culture, don't be surprised if you and 5 of your friends are hooking up with the same guy.
The same guy. Oh, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Listen,
You just gotta shake it off like. Thanks so much for tuning into the YouTube video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Hit up all these people on their Instagrams. And don't forget to come back.
Make sure to subscribe to Grace's channel. She will be coming back with new content all the
Yes.
time.
That you make content all the time.
comment what you want her to make videos about.
Yeah. Do that.
Thanks
If
for
you want to see
watching.
more lit videos, check out the
Boy, if you don't get.
first video coming out this weekend, man. No cap.
Check out Miss Treasure Wilson too.
All right. See you next time on More Than a Black Girl.
Your pigment crazy and your shrinkage wavy. Yeah. That melanin, melanin, melanin. That melanin, melanin, melanin. That melanin, melanin, melanin. That melanin, melanin, melanin.